Hey everyone, welcome back. As you can tell, it's a bit of a different video this week. Today we're actually going to be reacting to the 2021 Storror Awards. As many of you know, we made a video specifically for the awards. I don't really think it's going to be mentioned in the awards or anything, but there are going to be so many amazing athletes showcased this year that I think it's worth a reaction. Now, before we get into it, if you haven't checked out our 2021 submission, you can watch that right here. Definitely worth a watch.
Right, let's hit it.
Let's hit it. It's gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of stuff showcased.
We should have like a whole theme. Cabaret.
They did such a good job with the branding for it this year. I'm glad they're starting to take it into something official.
Let's get it. Another incredible year of incredible parkour. Thank you so much to everybody who's been hashtagging Storror Awards and doing amazing parkour already this year.
We are here to celebrate the best parkour achievements of the year. Big prize money, trophies to be won.
We're giving away 20,000 English pounds. What was that? 20,000!
It's a lot going back
Here's
into
a
the
quick
community.
wrap up of the best clips we've seen this year. Enjoy.
All right, let's keep an eye out. Brody, George. George has got to have some submissions in there. Jared. I think Hazal's got female for sure. Always Dom. Ellis. Matt's going to be in there. Guaranteed. He's going to be in the run for one of them. Nate, okay. Got someone from the US. I don't know how many US athletes are showcased here. We got Nate. I don't really know what teams are in the US. We've got Tempest. We've got Unknown. That was some rough quality. It's going to be a lot.
Let's take our seat.
There's going to be a lot.
The first award is the Banger Award. The Banger Award is just the best move.
This is up to us. This is up to the public.
Of the year. And we thought that's such a big decision that we'll put it to the community.
Here are the nominees for the Banger Award.
Joe. Oh. Oh, there's just so many flips. There's so many flips. Jared, oh, this was a fat drop. He just collapses and flips out of it too. Man. I think he's got it. It's just so smooth. I don't know if that really is the banger of the year. Nate's in there. Nice. I voted for Berkey for the banger. I hope he got it because, man, that whole line he did, is it a line or a combo?
And you chose. Ding, ding. Ilya, wow.
Well, they gave it to Ilya.
You've won £2,000.
Cha-ching.
A trophy, a hoodie, all that shit. The next award is the Tombstone Award. This is for the savagest bail of 2021. Every year this category gets no money.
It's the one award that you don't want to win.
If you don't like bail,
Don't want to win it.
Look away.
remember seeing. Ooh, I think one of them messed up their head bad. Dom had a few. I don't know how. Oh my god. Did he land in between the rail? How? How did he do that? He landed in between the rail and the wall. Oh, I remember seeing that. Ooh, this too. Completely lost his shin. Oh.
Oh, it is actually a really tough watch.
The winner is for the Tombstone.
I hate watching Bales.
Ole Morland Jonsson from Norway.
Yeah.
Ow, bro.
Savage.
Ow.
Savage fail.
Ow.
You might know him as high on flips, and he got high on this flip.
Don't know him.
Between the rail and the wall. The point that you don't want.
How did he do that?
Even though it was dreadful for you, you definitely got off lucky.
Hope you're good, bro. There's a Tombstone trophy coming your way.
I wonder if he was trying to stick it or if he just completely underpowered it, because Dom did that as well. Overpowered, you know, kind of hit, go down. I think, who else did it? Someone else did it too. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe he was trying to stick it. Like, he was right on that edge, but what are the odds of going in between the rail and the wall? That's crazy.
New award, which is any kind of crazy.
Some
cool
big water challenges.
There's a lot of water challenges this year, actually. It's getting more and more popular.
We obviously love our water challenges and feel like it should be something that is celebrated within the community. Having the water consequence is such a fun element to play with, and that's why it's getting an award.
Yo! Come on, Travis!
And the winner is Matteo from Switzerland, currently, with a rail side flip stick.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one. Jeez, that was a one bang?
Challenge, and he's perfectly stuck a flip.
Wow.
Over water.
You definitely deserve the £1,000.
That's impressive.
And a trophy and a piece of clothing. Well done, Matteo PK.
Having to just visualize and then just execute so well on the first attempt is just unbelievable.
How do we know it's a one?
He says in the caption.
He said it. Interesting.
He said it, eh?
Come back, we'll take the trophy, the money, and the clothes.
Beat him with it.
Well done, Matteo.
I couldn't stick that jump just standing, I don't think. First go. I don't think I could do it.
Next, we got the light bulb moment. What is the light bulb moment?
Tell him, Callum.
The light bulb moment is a new idea that has been brought to the parkour community.
Never been done before, new challenge, I guess. There was a lot of nominees.
It's got to be Mark's. He has to be in the
Remember,
mix.
if it's in the gym, it's in the bin. The other one's
What is it?
outside of the gym.
The
You got
daisy?
Stats with his fly away, thief on the wall to re-grab. Marks, the daisy. Keelan with the...
I think that's winning.
180 arm jump. Brandon free run.
Oh, the weird crab back.
540,
Also
180.
got Matt Hadley. He did the dong.
Ooh.
A bunch of athletes sort of in between, like Nico Van Hole with his flick up, tic tac.
Oh my
Makes it
gosh.
really interesting is when it's kind of remixing the fundamentals.
Something that's been hiding in plain sight.
It just takes that one person to come through to a spot.
It's got to be
Think
it's got to
a
be
little bit
Mark's,
different.
because it's just a lazy, a double lazy.
Joseph Marks with Daisy.
Yeah.
Joseph Mark.
Yeah.
Well done, bro. To take a fundamental parkour move, which is the lazy,
pew.
and then just double it. It seems so obvious. It's taken such a level of...
He's
like,
so right. Like, you would
creativity
think
to
someone would have
celebrate.
thought of
Marks
that.
this year has been showing so much creativity in so many ways, and this is like the perfect coming together of all his kind of interests and solidifying a genuine new move.
Congratulations,
Good job,
bro.
man.
You win £1,000 on an award and a hoodie.
The next award is the Dinger Award for the best stick.
Marzio.
Here are our nominations. Ding, 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 ding.
Dominic. I think Marzio's got it again. That was a good one. This. Ooh.
Tough decision.
You need to be doing something with impact, something with just a technical, perfect, lovely, feather-like, delicious stick. Sounds
Delicious.
like a lovely, soft thud. Like, something real.
The way Benj describes.
That's it. So
I
the
love
winner
it.
of the Dinger Award 2021. Marcio Felipe.
Yeah. We all knew it. We all knew it.
When we were like talking and trying to decide like who gets the Dinger Award, we weren't talking about like different people. We were talking about which of Marcio's stick takes it.
You also had the one
That's
in
so
Lisbon,
true,
the
though.
Grand Prix. But we feel the one in Santorini takes the biscuit.
One jump, £1,000. Well done.
Well done, mate.
Yes.
The Send It Award. It's a controversial one.
If you guys haven't seen Marcio's stick compilation on Instagram, go check him out on Instagram and watch that immediately, because chef's kiss. Take notes, people.
Every year. The Send It Award really is for somebody who's gone for something they're capable of doing, but accepting a greater amount of risk than you would normally be comfortable with.
Good explanation. Wow.
It's not.
I feel like
necessarily
Dom's
the most kind of
Kong front it,
admirable award to
IMAX
win,
has got to
but it
be
is
in there.
impressive to watch.
And it's pushing the sport nonetheless.
Here are the people who have
What are
been
some
doing
of the
that
other
this
ones? I'm
year
trying to
who might
think.
win this award.
Asian Spider-Man? Haven't seen this clip. Woo!
Send it!
Seen this double. Oh. Jeez. Seen that one.
Can I also just say that on our note for the Storror Awards, we actually have Dom anything, which kind of like sums it up. But the winner is. It is Dom. Sorry, but it is.
Which
It was
one?
Insane. It's like a front flip over to this.
Oh,
precise
this one?
ledge that's still so high off the floor. The distance is massive as well. Plus, it's over a rail. And he actually said to somebody, right, that is his biggest send of the year. So
I wouldn't have expected that one.
Dream or imagine or joke about, and Dom's turned up. First time he's been there.
That clip blew me away. Of all of Dom's clips this year, that one I was watching again and again, just like, you are in a game world.
you also win £1,000 for that.
It's not going to be the last
Well done,
thing
mate.
he wins.
One of the best
Guaranteed.
thing you've seen ever.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Favourite flavour?
Favorite flavor.
So the next award is favourite flavour, which is the best video of the year.
It has all the right seasoning. It tastes lovely.
Great movement, great filming, just the package has to be there.
And this year the winner is
Capstone? Enter the Breach?
Capstone Australia.
Yeah. Capstone brought back
There's
so
much to say about
impact
this
to the
project. We could make
community.
a whole video just talking about what they're doing, but the hallmark of the best video is a video that changes the way people train,
And it did.
we've seen the effect that this video has had on the community, and that's so difficult to do, and they executed it so perfectly.
The roster of athletes that they had in the video, just basically all of Australia's finest. Some maybe not, but no, that's not what I meant.
Woo!
It felt like in the video
Throwing
they were
some
giving themselves to
jabs.
something that was bigger than them.
And also brung back the standing level arm jump into the community.
Which they
Love that.
they
Enter the
started
Breach
doing.
as well. Well done for pushing the
Enter the
long-form
Breach was
content as
good.
well. More of that, please.
Well done, Capstone. You got a trophy and some clothes on the way.
And £1,000 as well.
Yeah, Enter the Breach was good. They shot everything for Enter the Breach in like a couple weeks, I think. It wasn't a ton of time. Capstone, I think they shot over a longer period of time. But in terms of impact, Capstone had the biggest reaction for the community, because you saw everyone starting to do bigger and bigger stuff. Storror started doing big level arm jumps again in some of their videos, and it's, for me, that's the kind of movement that I love. I don't need tons of flips in my lines. I don't need all that kind of stuff. I just want some big challenges, some beefy challenges, because I am so new to the sport. That's the kind of stuff that I'm looking to do. The flip stuff, it doesn't really interest me. So Capstone for me was the pinnacle video of the year.
Cheeky grand, have it. Coming up to halfway. Next up, we have the One Man Army Award. This award is for the individual that just blew everyone away.
Collecting a masterpiece of movement to then just release in one video.
We had a lot
Yanis is going to be in there.
Zal with the new Roots video on her own.
Zal was good.
Man army.
Project Dive Roll, Denister.
Yeah,
wow,
Denister.
pure commitment. He's diving.
Is Wengson in there? Wexon?
Got the man himself, Yanis Shower, who was apparently
Controlled
meant to be
descent.
retiring from videos.
2-time previous winner as well.
2 times. Can he get the hat trick? The first Storror Awards hat trick could go to Yanis.
We got Wenson with controlled
Wenson,
descent.
yeah.
What I like about that is he set up the camera all himself as well. That is the definition of a one-man.
Very well
We
edited.
also had Charles Morales with Daryl Stingley. Incredible,
I haven't seen that
incredible
one.
video. Completely unmatched ascents.
With the age of Instagram, it takes a different kind of commitment to keep all those clips away from the scroll and save it for a big edit.
We know you want your dopamine fix, but save it. Make a
bigger dopamine fix.
yeah, bigger one. What did Giles and Keelan call it? Evergreen content.
Who?
Ew.
Without further ado.
I don't know who they're going to give it to. Now, the past 2 years, Yanis has won it. And I think, in my opinion, I saw all 3 of them, and I think his 2020 video was better than what he put out this year, in my opinion. So, I don't know. The big thing is, like, with Controlled Descent, Project Dive Roll, those are very specific, like, genres of the sport. Only descents, only dive rolls, you know. So I feel like that's going to kind of ding them. New Roots was very good, but I don't know if they're, I don't know. I feel like they're going to give it to Yanis again.
3 in a row.
They did! Oh my gosh, they gave it to him again.
Yanis Shower.
We were trying to give it to someone else. We really were.
He said this year he wasn't.
He does
gonna
have
upload
like the
video
most
and
variety
this is the
of all the solo videos. You know what I mean?
The creativity, everything mixed together.
And that's all he released.
Incredibly high level.
That's it.
Unique standards.
Was just this video. I don't think he really put out much
This
else.
being his last annual video this year as well, because at the end of the video he reveals that he's
Yeah,
having
he is
kids,
having a
so
baby.
Congratulations as well.
He's won it 3 times. It's about time someone else had a shot, isn't it?
Someone's got to come in
Stamped in history, bro.
A trophy
and take
hoodie,
it.
and £1,000.
They have
Headed your
to.
way.
If you haven't watched his video after this one, you should probably go watch it. Links are in the D.
In the D.
Next up is the Feel Good Award. There's
Feel
obviously
Good.
a bunch of different ways you
I don't know what they're going to do for this one.
A community event raising money.
Potential competition.
Community events, they're all pretty feel good. But this year, we're awarding it to wall runners who have
Wall
been working
runners.
really hard the last few years. They've opened a gym in Kashmir and Gaza, giving lessons for
Sick.
free to kids that don't have a
That's
lot.
cool.
Matar, who's one
Never
of the
heard of
nominees
them.
for the Send It Award with the 8-meter backflip. He's one of the dudes sort of running it, along with Tom, and they're both just doing a great job at spreading the word of parkour. Nicely done.
That's cool.
Win.
You get a grand and a trophy.
Not really
Okay, so the next
any
award
competitors
is
there, it
called
seems
the
like.
Mad Scientist. It's a brand new award.
Mad
given
Scientist.
to the athletes
This is
going
where I
out and
think,
looking at the environment
Matt's
in a
gonna
different
come
way,
in.
being creative, and
McCreary.
coming up with new, unique moves. And the nominees are.
Yeah, Matt. He does a lot of nature stuff too, which I think is different. Joe. Ooh, I think it's going to be between Matt and Joe because
The
they.
winner
Oh,
is-
that's it? What?
What
Oh,
a
Joe.
battle that was.
Joe Scandrick
They only
and
they
Matt
only had
McCreary.
2
Either
people?
could win.
Matt McCreary is doing crazy creative stuff with very simple spots.
Joe has something new and surprising every single clip. you
Joe
watch.
does a lot
That is
more
really what your award
level
is.
changes.
Something different to like stand on the edge of something and then just backflip to a lamp.
And then slide down a building backwards.
Well done, Joe.
You win £1,000.
Yeah, Matt does a lot more stuff kind of like on the same level in a spot, kind of moving around. Joe does wacky shit like at height, and he just makes his way down these descents in just weird ways. Like if I looked at a spot 100 times, I never would think to descend down it in the way that he does. So I think that's warranted, but I'm surprised they didn't have more contestants for that category.
A trophy and a hoodie. Well done, pal. Next up, another new category, Ute of the Year. Under 18 best in the world.
Trying to celebrate and support the young, up-and-coming new generation.
Trying to think who I know that's really young that has popped up.
The literal future of the sport.
So here's some nominees for Youth of the Year.
Don't know them. Him. Don't know him. Oh, Ellis.
But there can only
Ellis has
be
got it.
one winner.
The winner is
He's got it.
Ellis.
Ellis
Yeah.
Storror from Sweden.
What he's doing, especially if he's under 18, I can't even imagine what he's going to be doing in a few years. He's already competing at
Not
Red
only
Bull Art of
the best
Motion.
youth year, but one of the best athletes of 2021.
He really kind of broke out into the scene. Everybody started talking about him during Red Bull Art of Motion. That was this year gone. But it wasn't the right result, really. None of us feel like for him.
He got
that
fucking
competition.
snaked.
Did he?
And he broke out of the gym as well.
Endless.
He was doing a lot of
Going
gym
and
stuff.
The way he moves as well.
So I'm glad he brought it out.
Gymnast.
Because I watched his stuff after I saw him at Red Bull of Art of Motion. And it was just a lot of gym clips. And I was like, I'll follow him. I hope he starts doing stuff outside. And he did. And big stuff. Like, again, lots of flipping, lots of twists, lots of rotation. Not really my style of movement, but I can commend the dedication to it because it is next level.
Would be finding hard after a whole career of training.
He's a future generation athlete. He's something that's coming up that has the potential to change the sport. So, best team of the year.
Squad Goals Award.
Our nominees
Fat.
are.
They're going to give it to Fat. Ooh, Unknown's in there. Nice. They're US based. Woozy Gang.
Fairly obvious. Be in a team, perform well for the whole year, and that's pretty much it.
All the squad
gotta
out
be
there
Fat.
pushing together to individuals making a group better than they were if they were just going out training on their own.
Camaraderie.
Bros to the end, bro.
There can only be one winner.
There can only be one.
Team Fat.
Yeah. Well deserved because they put out weekly content. They're constantly putting out Instagram content, and they saved up for a nice big video at the end of the
There's no
year.
other team producing that amount of consistent bangers.
Their level of talent, skill, ability, all of them are on crazy levels. They
Yeah.
ended the year with a banging video as well. Congratulations. You win a GoPro, 2 Gs, a trophy, and some hoodies. Come on. That's a sick
Big up
prize.
yourself, guys.
Well, that's
Now, I wish the US teams just did more. Unknown Project, they have some pretty good videos, and I think they train consistently, but they're not as consistent with their content. And I don't think they did a big video for the year, which I wish they did. Tempest, I don't think is really doing much. I could be wrong. It just seems like the US isn't really putting as much out there, which sucks. I wish we did. And there has to be some athletes in the US that are on this caliber and putting out consistent content and really good content.
It's our first GoPro 10 to send out as a prize package as well. We've got another 3 of those to go. Thanks GoPro for sending those in.
This next award is called Breakout, and it's for somebody who's made a massive
This is what we made the video for.
First time this year.
Someone
I don't
that's
think
gone
we're gonna
from
be
being
in
unknown
there
to
at
suddenly
all.
known within the community.
We're here
Yeah, we're
to
definitely
support
not
that
known.
growth and continue that level of trajectory.
The nominations for Breakout of the Year 2021 are
Pilgrim the Witchfinder.
Yeah.
Bauer. Dominic
the winner of
had
the
a
Breakout Award
massive
2021
Kong
is
that I saw.
Dominic Fichtenbauer.
Nice.
Fichtenbauer.
I think that's
from-
well
where's he
deserved.
from?
Vienna, Austria.
Austria.
This is someone who's been training for a very long time. Everyone in the Vienna scene has known him for a long time. And if you've gone to Vienna, you've likely trained with him as well. But he's only really pushed through into the mainstream parkour world this year, really. People are sharing him around, and like, there aren't many people stepping to the shit he's doing.
Not just training at the established spots, he's going on maps, he's finding new locations, he's unlocking areas for the community.
Close contender was Jacko
Tombolani, Pilgrim the Witchfinder.
Yeah, follow them both, Dominic Fichtenbauer and Pilgrim the Witchfinder.
Realistically, everyone we mentioned today you should be following. If you are not following the people that we mentioned, sort it out.
See, yeah, the Breakout is, when I think like the Breakout, it's trying to push forward a newcomer, and it seems like newcomer in the sense that they aren't really well known on social media, not so much newcomer in the sport, because all of these guys have been training for a long time now. So I hope next year they do like a rookie of the year, or some category, or maybe 2 categories catering to the beginners in the sport, because I don't know, maybe I'm biased because I am a beginner, but I think it would help push newer parkour athletes to make that kind of content and like save up clips and really push themselves to make something worthwhile. I just think there needs to be something for the beginner side, because to a lot of people not in the sport, parkour is very intimidating. And if you make a category for beginners to strive for and work towards, it may not be as big of a barrier for them to get in, start training, make videos, etc.
So hopefully this $2,000 is going to help support you for the next, don't know how long that will last you, but go on a trip, make a video.
hopefully.
Next award!
Next up,
Female.
we have Best Female of
Huzzah.
the Year 2021.
Does what it says on the tin, really.
Imagine all of the awards we've just gone
New
through
Roots was so good.
together.
Best
Consistent,
impression
every
of the
week
year.
putting out YouTube videos.
Magique, the nominee.
And she's doing big challenges, like mental, scary challenge. Look at that. I don't think there's many girls that are doing that. I could be wrong. I don't know. These are all flowy. That was nice.
And the winner is...
Huzzah!
Congratulations.
Look at that. Show me another woman that's doing that kind of movement.
It's his fucking girlfriend.
It's all rigged.
We honestly tried. We said at the beginning of the year, right, we're like, we're not going to give it to Hazal, it's too biased, we'll get called out. Look where we are.
Deserved winner. Seriously, Hazal.
Very much so.
Congratulations.
You win £2,000, a hoodie, and a trophy.
Oh my God, the big decision. We've been talking about this for hours.
Where is the GoPro award? Didn't they say there was a GoPro award? Feels good squad goals. GoPro moment. Huh. Maybe they didn't have enough submissions. I don't know. They did have an award called the GoPro moment, which I figured would be a POV section, but I guess they didn't get enough people submitting.
Throughout the year. I still don't know who I'm
This is going to be rough.
Shut up about this.
This is going to be rough. It's either going to be
Next
Dom
award is
or
Male of the
Verky.
Year 2021.
Our nominees are...
Ooh, Ed's in there. Brody. Ooh, Devin's in there.
We
Yeah.
have Ed Scott, Brody Pawson, Devon, Berkey, and Dom.
I think the
I would give
wild
it
card
to
there is
Travis.
probably Devin. Obviously, we're talking about the
I
fat
would.
guys winning the team award, but so we still don't know who we're going to pick.
We're going to vote here, right now.
They're
one by
voting
one.
now? Oh, this is
I
going to
feel
be
like a lot
sick.
of mainstream people would probably pick Dom, but equally, if you asked a load of pro athletes, like who would you pick out of these two, I feel like a lot
Travis.
of athletes would
Travis.
maybe pick Travis.
Both of their years should be celebrated. They are both winners.
Dom did an amazing stretch. Like he did a lot of traveling, and he was constantly just leveling up. And it seemed like his big thing this year was his Kong fronts that he was working towards. Obviously, his Kong front and IMAX, he did some massive dive fronts. Like, what else? He did some 720s. He did a lot of stuff. Okay. My thing is, and I think a few of them agree, is that he kind of just does a few things very well. and they are high consequence. Like if he messes up, very bad things can happen. Okay. So it's like the spectrum of he does stuff kind of a little bit lower in terms of like how much he does, but the level of difficulty and consequence is way up here. So it's going to be a tough one. Travis is so precise and very, very dedicated to that type of precision, whether it's in his gainers that he does. I think Kong gainers is the move that he worked on a lot. Like the banger video was a Kong gainer into a roll bomb dive roll, I think. Like to me, that takes more precision and accuracy than the dive fronts, because the dive fronts, it's all just kind of about timing, feeling the rotation. Both are very commendable, but I personally would give it to Travis.
They are incredibly talented athletes that have gone so hard this year, but really, there can only be one winner, lads.
There can always only be one.
If you're flip-flopping, you need to decide now, boys!
I'm nervous, genuinely nervous. I'm nervous.
Is it going to be a split? Is it going to be a split? Or are they going to be unanimous or like more weight towards one of them?
And we're going to just quick fire it down the line.
I'm still split down the middle, but we have a decision.
I feel like it's going to be 50-50.
No, I'm actually split now.
I'm split. I'm 100% split.
Do you know who you're going to say?
This is good. I love this.
I was going to...
Unsure. Honestly, I need to know what everybody else is.
I was going to...
This should be your own decision. What you would rather see get celebrated within the sport.
I need the toilet. I'll wait.
I have come to my decision. Berkey.
Dom.
Gave it to
Berkey.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Berkey.
Oh.
Dom.
Oh, he gave it to Dom.
Dom.
Oh my god. No. Dom. They gave it to Dom. What? I can't believe they gave it to Dom. Holy hell. I was expecting them to give it to Travis. Wow. That's nuts. I was not expecting that at all. You can't discount what he's doing because he's the only person in the world doing it. There's no one else doing the type of dive. No one else is doing that. Not that I've seen. That's insane. That was insane. Yeah. I don't know. They're just so very different in terms of like what they do and their style. It's hard to compare them together.
Well done, Dom. And
jeez.
Well done, Travis.
Crazy.
Close second. Next year you'll have it
split down the middle.
The Storror Awards 2021. We've given away £20,000.
Great year.
A bunch of prizes.
Good year in the sport.
All the athletes pushing parkour.
Anyone that's won one of these, clap yourself. Yeah, that is massive. That is huge.
I'm surprised they didn't have the GoPro moment. I figured they would have at least some POV submissions, but I guess not. I guess they just didn't have enough to make it worth mentioning. Overall, I think it was a good year, but man, I wish there was more US athletes. Like, I wish there was more of them in the mix. And I don't know if we just are lacking in the sport in terms of like what we're doing. But we have some great spots here in the US that I think need to be showcased. Maybe people just haven't gone out to really put the time and effort into filming and doing lines at those spots. I don't know. But it seems a lot of it, Europe, Australia, there were a few people from Asia. Yeah, crazy. It was a good year for the sport and for us personally. Like, I'm so excited to get in and start doing stuff this year because I've got a few bigger videos that I want to do. Like, I want to try and do like 2 big videos this year, maybe 3 depending. But like I said, I hope they take into consideration doing a category or 2 for the beginner side of the sport and trying to get newer people into the sport. But I don't know, maybe it's not worth it in their eyes. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, most beginners aren't really going to be putting out really good content. There will be some, you know what I mean? Like, some people will have that natural talent to where, like, in the first year or two, they're progressing so quickly and doing insane stuff that I think that's where the competition would lie. You find those outliers that are just pushing their beginner skills to those next levels, and you showcase them. And also because we would fall into that category. Now, if people start doing tons of flips and stuff like that in their lines, and that's what we're showcasing, we're never going to compete with that, because that is not the type of stuff that I want to do. So it was a good award. They showcased a lot of people, but I think they still have some more people that they can bring into the spotlight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. We're not going to do much stuff like this, but this is the biggest award video for the entire parkour community, so I figured it'd be worth reacting to. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, we'll be getting back into some regular, consistent training and starting to get back in the swing of things. So I hope you have a good week, have a good weekend, do some training, and I'll see you in the next video.